What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the 60th episode of the Sunweb career mode. In today's episode, we are most likely going to finish the Tour de France. There's a lot of stages left, so it might be a bit longer than usual, but there's only 2 mountain stages, so only 2 stages that will take some time, and the time trial around Marseille. If you haven't seen the previous episode, then please do so, especially like if you don't have a lot of time. I highly recommend you to watch the final stage of the previous episode, because something happened and I can't quite put my finger around it. For instance, I did not cheat. Alright, it's been said in the comments. I mean, I'm okay with saying it. I haven't cheated. I was as much as in shock as you are. But yeah, starting this episode with a stage around Blagnac towards Rodez, then Lussac-les-Châteaux, le Puy-en-Velay, Rest Day, le Puy-en-Velay, Romans-sur-Isère, 2 mountain stages, la Mur-Serre-Chevalier, followed by Briançon, Col d'Izoard. A sprint stage between Embrun and Salon-de-Provence will then go to Marseille for a 21-kilometer time trial, and obviously the final stage of the Tour de France between Montgeron and Paris-Champs-Élysées. Without further ado, let's jump in. And we're on the way for this first stage of the episode, Blagnac Rodez. If I remember correctly, there is a little hill at the end. For some reason, I do feel like the breakaway might be the winning, might be in a decent chance of winning today. So we're going to send not 1, but 2 people in the break. I know, I'm doing like some crazy stuff right now on this save. I barely send anyone in the break, so sending 2 people is like a new one for me. But we're going to send Michael Matthews and Mark Hirschi. The 2 reasons are, if the breakaway does go to the end, Mark Hirschi is one of the best hill riders in the peloton, so that's good. And also, Michael Matthews can take the points for the green jersey, because I haven't forgotten this. I didn't give up on the jersey yet. Is that an attack from Pascal Ackermann? Ah. Okay. See, that is not exactly ideal. That's not something I had planned. Well, let's just wait till the peloton comes back on us. There we go. Let's see if Ackermann attacks again. If I attack with Mark Hirschi, what happens? So he does follow. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, let's wait a bit, and then let's advise the situation. Okay, we're approaching the sprint. We've managed to have Michael Matthews in the right. No sign of Mark Hirschi. The peloton is only 3 minutes behind, so I don't feel like this breakaway will go to the end, but we'll give it a shot. We've got Michael Matthews, Tom Schoens, Damien Housen, Yannick Kauskas, Nicolas Day, Geoffroy Bouchard, Tim Wellens, Dylan Tuns, Floris Detier, Alexis Goujard, Clément Chevrier, Seb Van Mark, Emil Zakarin, Rob Power, Daniel Kangas, Yannuka Brambilla, Romain Seigle, Alberto Bettiol, and David de la Cruz in this 19-man group. Michael Matthews has taken 20 points, so I'm now closing in on Pascal Ackermann. Not enough for now, but hopefully we can take some points. I mean, I'd love if this breakaway could go to the end. Like, it genuinely would be impressive. I'd gain 70 points on Ackermann. I'll try to do the same tomorrow. And maybe we'll be once again back in a shot for the green jersey, but it proves to be much tougher than it was last season. Right, the situation with 15 kilometers left is as it stands. We still have a 17-man group, which is a minute ahead of the peloton, paced by Bob Jungels and the Ineos team. I'm staying quite aware of Jürgen Bernal, making sure that he doesn't do anything funny. But we then have we had a 30-man group, which I think came back. This group as well might come back with Greg Van Avermaet, Vincenzo Nibali. Vincenzo Nibali is out. Well, I mean, is dropped. Oh, that's not something I had seen. Meanwhile, we're taking some time over the peloton because no one has taken the charge of the peloton anymore. 12 kilometers to go. Break is now nearly 2 minutes ahead. Okay. Only issue is Michael Matthews is lacking energy, and by lacking I mean it's ropes. Uh, but 220, we could most likely get some energy back in the sense, and then I'm hoping that I can do something good. Although I'm scared of someone like Tim Wellens or Dylan Tunes. Attack from Thibaut Pinot. Why? That really isn't the moment when I wanted you to attack. Actually, I didn't want you to attack Thibaut today. For fuck's sake. Anyway, we're approaching Rodez, 7 kilometers until the line. Hopefully we'll have gained some energy back. Alright, 2.5 kilometers to go. Well, actually, no, 1.8, sorry. We're going to be very high in the peloton. Well, in the breakaway, sorry. 900 meters to go. Let's wait until the final moment to sprint. So we're going to try it right now. That might have been a bit early, or maybe it was the perfect timing, I don't know. Meanwhile, I just need to like put all my guys pacing at max in the peloton. I don't feel like anyone is going to see Tom Dumoulin, Michael Matthews, and they don't. It's a win for Michael Matthews ahead of Tom Schoens, Rob Power, Tim Wellens, and Dylan Tunes. That is big, both for the team because we get a second win, a back-to-back win, and because we get 50 points back on what's his name, Pascal Ackermann. There we go. Big day today. Very big day for us today. Hopefully we can do the exact same thing tomorrow, and we'll be within a shot for the green jersey. Alright, stage 15 of this Tour de France between Lussac-les-Châteaux and Le Puy-en-Velay. It's going to be an interesting stage because there are obviously going to be a lot of breakaways, but because there's two first category climbs, I'm thinking that some good climbers will try and attempt joining the breakaway, which is why today we're going to send Michael Matthews, obviously, but also Tige Benoot. He's going to be up there just to make sure that he can get all of the necessary points. As expected, we'd have David de la Cruz in the break with Tim Wellens, two guys that were in the break today. A lot of attacks here again. I'm waiting until what's his name? Michael Matthews gets at the top to try and start an attack. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if Michael Matthews will be able to hold on some of these climbs if the rhythm in the break is too high. Alright, that's very weird. We've managed to go in the break with Matthews and Tige Benoot. But by doing that, the entire EF team has left the peloton. So I don't understand what's happening. Michael Matthews got dropped. The first group is pacing really high. We've got Tim Wellens, David de la Cruz, and Greg van Avermaet. And then that's it. Kruijswijk though coming back quickly. He's got 5 points for the KOM jersey. Okay. I'm just hoping that everyone stops here. That'd be nice. I would genuinely enjoy it. Right, 1.6k until the summit of the Montée de Nave de Brac. It's been a tough climb on Tige Benoot. I will have to say that. But Kruijswijk doesn't appear to be attacking, which is great. That's going to allow me to take 10 points for the polka dot jersey. Michael Matthews has no yellow. That's not good. Really isn't. He's dropped with David de la Cruz behind. Who's coming back? Alberto Bettiol coming back on the first three. We should have at one point a bunched breakaway. Although Dylan Tunes is still pacing in the peloton, and again, I don't know why. Right, the intermediate sprint is in 2 kilometers for the peloton. A breakaway has crossed said sprint nearly like 8 minutes ago, actually. So I feel like breakaway is sorted. We're going to try and fight for the points with our fellow Australian Caleb Ewan. He's going to get 5th place. I'll get 3rd. Ackermann gets 7th. So what does that mean? I've got 217. So I've got 10 points and he got 9. I'm still 61 points behind Pascal Ackermann. But I mean, we're coming back. We were nearly 150 points behind less than 2 days ago. So I'd say there's some improvement. We're in the Col de Piratayad. The rhythm in the peloton has increased drastically. gap is now 3 minutes for the breakaway. It was 8 minutes a few kilometers ago. It's now, it's still Dylan Tuns pacing. He was already pacing in the Montée de Nave de Brac early on in the stage. And he's back at it again. I need to make sure that I don't get dropped in the breakaway. The good thing is Tige Benoît has a +2 today, so he should be able to hold on to any substantial change of rhythm. Zoran Kraf Andersen and Mark Hirschi are staying with Tom Dumoulin. Michael Matthews is struggling a bit more, but he's fighting, and we should be hopefully able to do something. I'm just scared that he gets blocked. At one point, he's there with Wilco Kelderman and Mike Tennyson. I'm also making sure that no GC leaders attack. Meanwhile, up there, we're still running strong. Tige Benoît, Timo Lenz, Krojvac, Alberto Bettiol. Might be a winning breakaway here. Tadej Pogacar accelerating at the front of the peloton. For what reason, I do not know. Same is can be said for Ivan Souza. Wait, I forgot. Is it Ivan? I feel like it's something else. No, Ivan Souza. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Michael Matthews is about to collapse, which isn't ideal. He's right next to Pascal Ackermann. We're gonna have Mike Tennyson maybe protecting Michael Matthews. We're nearing the summit. Like he just needs a few more meters, and sadly, I don't think we'll have him. Sadly, I don't think we'll have those few more meters. But Pascal Ackermann will have him. I don't know who was first at the climb. I'm hoping me. That'd be nice. We've dropped Alberto Bettiol. There's been an attack in the peloton. That's Dan Martin trying to fight for the remaining 2 points of this climb. That's a bit peak for him, but why not? Where's Ackermann? Ackermann's dropped as well. We're not far off. We're not far off with Michael Matthews. 88 points, so I got 20 points. Yeah, we were first. Alright, and it is very likely that this breakaway will see the finish line in first position. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. We are more than 4 minutes nearly in the lead. There's an attack. We're going to follow Krojvac here. Attack from Team Wellens. Krojvac in the wheel. We're trying to follow. We're a bit behind, but we should be able to hold on to the attack. At least I hope so. Yes, we will. Actually, we're there, but it's not exactly a clear-cut break. We're not exactly following Team Wellens. Nor are we following Steven Krojvac for the same matter. Also, Peloton has attacked. That's Egan Bernal. That's not something that can let slide. Okay. Why does Bernal, mate? It's a 4th category climb. Why do you attack now? Why? I mean, I get it. To get time on me. That's smart. But why? Be nice. I beg. Team Wellens, Krojvac, Benoît. We should probably be able to catch Team Wellens in the next in the upcoming kilometers. But it's not going to be easy. Also, our energy levels are low, and I mean low, like Florida low. We're going to catch Egan Bernal. That's decent. You'd love to see it. Good, Mark Hirschi, you can forget about the pace. Okay, is anyone going to attack here? Not that I can see. Good. Who's the best ascender? I'm quite good in downhills, but I would have liked to like drop Krojvac. That's not gonna happen. Let's use a gel and take the wheel. Can I take the wheel of Team Wellens? Thank you very much. Thanks. Alright, 4 minutes. So we'll definitely be winning this stage. Will it be a Belgian or will it be a Dutchman? Is it gonna be a rider from FAPL, a rider from Jumbo-Visma, or is it gonna be a 3rd win in a row for the Sunweb? The sprint is underway. Team Wellens has started his efforts. So has Steven Krojvac. Krojvac is already being dropped. And it's going to be a win today for Team Wellens. Ahead of Tige Benoît and Steven Krojvac. I wanted to be directly in the wheel of Team Wellens. I couldn't do that. I mean, that is most likely the reason as to why I've lost today. Crash from Søren Kragh Andersen. Who's down as well? Valverde, Pierre Latour. I'm sorry, big man. I really don't care unless like you're out of the tour, but I hope you're not. Nah, everyone's fine. Okay, good. Dumoulin finishes in 9th position. Okay. Anyone else in the top 10 for us? Nope. Mark Hirschi finished in 15th. Zoran will win his sprint, big up, in 35th position. And I'm guessing, yeah, Ackermann is not going to get any points today. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, Williams grabs the win. 3:44 is the gap with the peloton. I mean, yeah, nothing really to add here. GC doesn't change. Okay, well, wait, is Marcus is 20th? That's why it was like, I thought it was like 15th. Did I get dropped yesterday? Like, I didn't. That's very weird. Well, okay. Next up is a sprint stage. So let's just enjoy nothing. Alright, let's go. It's Le Puy-en-Velay, Romans-sur-Isère. There's 2 climbs. I'm not going to bother fighting for them. Michael has a +1 today. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Did he just get a +1 in sprint? I don't know. I'll have to check that. But yeah, let's enjoy this stage in which nothing will happen. I'll see you for the intermediate sprint. We'll actually try and fight it for once, unless there's too many riders in the break, which it looks like it will. So see you for the final sprint. I have the feeling that we might not be fighting for the sprint. Breakaway of 6 now, so we'll be fighting for the intermediate, but they're 14 minutes ahead. And there's only 88 kilometers remaining, knowing that most of that is going to be a descent. There's like 30 kilometers now of descent. We'll take a look at the breakaway though. We've got Thomas Bouda for Direct Energy, Seb Van Mark for EF, Bram Velten for Arca, Samzik, Alexei Lutsenko for Astana, Floris de Tier for Jumbo-Visma, and finally Alexander Edmondson for Mitchelton Scott. Some decent sprinters all around, Van Mark, Velten, Bouda and Edmondson. Lutsenko has got a decent speed as well, if he's in the right conditions. Floris de Tier isn't the slowest usually, but this time he'll be struggling to win the sprint. I'll have my money on Thomas Bouda if this breakaway ends up winning. And it'd be nice to have a winner from Direct Energy. We've had 2 riders winning from Delco Marseille, but I don't think we've had a French win as of yet. Let me check. We've had 1 win for Julien Philippe. Actually, we had a win for Demar as well, with a win for Bardet, a win for Salin. I will shut up, because everything French has won. But anyway, 30 minutes to go. No, 78 kilometers to go. 30 minutes is the lead for the breakaway. 26 kilometers until the intermediate sprint for said breakaway. We'll be careful with Michael Matthews to try and get, I don't know, like 10 points. Hopefully, if we can take like +1 compared to Ackermann, that'd be good, because we'd be 60 points dead behind. Or actually, well, I mean, if we only take 1 point, we'd be 60 points dead. And I don't know. I think it's better just for a points perspective and my UCD. I prefer being 60 points behind than 61. Trek Segafredo just lost in 1 corner Matteo Moschetti and Giulio Ciccone. That's quite sad. They've lost their 2 Italians. I don't know if Giulio was 11th as well in the GC. Julio was 11th. That's big. That's big. I mean, that's very sad for Trek. That genuinely is very sad. They still had all their, no, they were missing 1 rider. They'll now be missing 3. But they've lost their leader. I think Brambilla was caught up in the incident as well. He managed to come back, because the rhythm of this peloton is honestly so slow that what is very slow? A turtle would be able to get in a breakaway at this pace. But yeah, 17 kilometers until the sprint, and I think that's the tour over for Trek Segafredo now. Alright, I've tried to like create a small gap. I feel like I've done that well with Juan Sebastian Molano, or just Sebastian Molano actually. Is that Caleb Ewan and Ackermann already attacking? Mad. There's more than 3 kilometers until the sprint. Well, Well, I should easily be able to overtake them. Because, I mean, they can't sprint for that long. Shut up. How? They've been sprinting for 3 kilometers. I sprinted for like 1. What? That's some... Now that's some bullshit. That just is. And there's been an attack up ahead. Alexei Lutsenko has attacked to distance himself from the other guys. The others being good sprinters is a good plan from the Kazakh rider. We're going to make our train as well. We'll have so Michael Matthews, Mike Tennyson, and Zoran Kraf Anderson. There we go. And we're going to be try and be like a bit smarter than usual. I think someone told me in the comments to like use Tennyson at 1.8 kilometers. We'll do that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be able to do well. We've had a little lag here. We're just going to put Tom Dumoulin in the role of Michael Matthews as always, making sure that our leader doesn't get caught up in any form of incident. 8 kilometers to go here. Attack from Thomas Buda in the breakaway. Alexei Lutsenko is very much in... Oh, well, he's won. Wow, well, it's a win for Alexei Lutsenko. Ahead of Seb Van Mark, Floris de Thier, Bram Velton, and Thomas Buda. Alexander Edmondson gets 6th position. But now is the interesting sprint, the one that we care about, at least that I care about. 5k until the line. We're going to use our gel. There we go. Ackerman is in the wheel of his train, but he's currently being slightly blocked by Tish Benut, and I mean, I'm all for it. I genuinely am. Let's start now with Zoran Kraf Anderson and wait until 1.8 kilometers. I feel like Pascal Ackerman has made a slight comeback on the left-hand side of the road, if I'm correct. I mean, I saw Max Kansa. Come on, Michael. Come on. I'm genuinely going to lose points to Mike Tennyson. Fuck's sake. Well, we get 10th place. Ackerman doesn't. Ackerman gets far behind, which is good for me. He gets what? Not in the top 20. Okay, we're going to get some good points, I feel, today on Mr. Ackerman. That's nice. 1, no gaps in the peloton. Points-wise, what does that mean? We get 5 points on Pascal Ackerman. Yeah. I was expecting a bit more, I'm not gonna lie. But we're now 56 points behind him. We're within shot. We are within shot. We've made a good comeback. But next up, we're back in the mountains, back in the Alps this time. Lamure-Serre-Chevalier, stage 17 of this Tour de France. Alright, we're on the way for the penultimate mountain stage of this Tour de France between Lamure and Serre-Chevalier. Not a summit finish, but we will go above 2,000 meters with the Col du Galibier. I've forgotten how high it goes. I think it's like 2,600 or 400. I'm gonna go on a limb and say 2,600, but I could be wrong. I know the Izoard is higher, and I think that's the next stage, if I'm correct. Yeah, it is. I know the Izoard is slightly higher than the Galibier. But enough geography. We're not here to do that. We're here to win, and to do that, we're going to send Tish Benut into this breakaway. Now, whether he's going to be able to win the entire thing, I don't know. Tom Dumoulin, don't go in the break, mate. Tom, you better stay in the peloton. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I also wanted to send Michael Matthews, but he's at the back. We'll see if I'm able to send someone. There's been a crash here. It's Axel Journiot, Peyo Bilbao. Why is Tish Benut attacking? I don't know. I mean, I know why, because I asked him to. No one at the front for us. Mark Hirschi and Mike Tennyson reaching the front of the peloton. Alright. 21 kilometers until the summit of the first come of the day, the Col d'Orno. One guy dropped, Pascal Ackerman, already. Wait, who is Bora's leader? Does Bora have a leader? Yeah, they've got Ackerman. I'm so confused. Why is Ackerman waiting here? What? Who is he waiting for? Thibaut Pinot. Oh, Thibaut Pinot has crashed. Oh. That's a very classical Thibaut Pinot thing to do. So, Bora... Wait, Ackman waited for Schachman. Is that what? No. What? I'm so confused. Why did Bora wait? Max Canterfell with Kluge Schwarzman. So Ackman... Right, I mean, I'm lost. 12 riders in the break, 8 behind, that's 20. No point in sending Michael Matthews in the group. So we'll have Tige Benut. Let's take a look at the entire group as it's about to be won. We've got Tom Schoens, David de la Cruz, who's 5th in the mountain classification. Tanel Kangert, Nathan Van Hooydonk, Philippe Gilbert, Nicolas Edet, Tige Benut, David Salan, who's already won one stage, Tim Wellens, Thomas Bouda, Ron Dennis, David Godu, and then we've got Maximilian Schachman, Valentin Madouas, Damien Novak, I think, Ruben Fernandez, Ilnur Zakharin, Julien Alaphilippe, Richie Port, and Greg Van Avermaet. Some good climbers, some better than the others. Sadly, Tige is in 0 today, so he's not going to be able to be as good as I would have hoped him to be, but we'll have to deal with that. Alright, first climb of the day, Col d'Ornon, 2 kilometers until the summit. We've got David de la Cruz in our wheel, but I'm waiting for his first move, which should come quite quickly, or quite soon, sorry. Valentin Madouas is also here. I don't think Valentin is in range to... Oh, he could get some points. Tige Benut in the wheel of De La Cruz. It should be an easy walk in the park for the Sunweb rider. We're going to come back on David De La Cruz soon enough. And there you go, just across the line. 5 points added for Tige Benut. That's 93 points for the Belgian. Dan Martin is still in the peloton, right? Where's UAE? UAE, Dan Martin. Yeah, he's in the peloton, so I don't have to worry about him. That's decent for us. Okay, we're approaching the summit of the Col de la Croix de Fer, which is in 4 kilometers. I mean, let me just check one thing. There's 2 climbs tomorrow, so there's a Roncatterie climb in the Azores. I'm gonna guess that this one is a first, so that would be 30, or actually maybe 50 points, because Roncatterie plus summit is twice, it's double, so it would be 50 points. Wait, let me just follow the attack of De La Cruz, who's attacking very early once again, but why not? If I take 20 points here, it wouldn't be sure, like mathematically speaking, it would be still possible for everything to change, but I would be in a great shout of winning the polka dot jersey with Tige Benut. I think the sheer lack of mountain on this Tour de France was extremely helpful for someone that isn't the best climber to win a classification. David de la Cruz tries again. Let's follow him once again, and let's counter-attack right now, 400 meters until the summit. We shouldn't be able to be overtaken, and indeed we won't. Plus 20 for Tige Benut, that's now 113. That puts us 53 points clear of Tom Dumoulin. Okay, I'm not gonna. It could still change, but I think we're in a good position to bring at least one distinctive jersey. And that's a puncture for Thibaut Pinot, who's really not having a good day. He fell once, and yeah, he's now having a puncture. He's down Pascal Ackermann. Hopefully the Frenchman will be able to come back in the high places in this peloton. But lucky for him, the rhythm isn't very high right now. Okay, we're in the Telegraph. I'm trying to keep a steady rhythm with Tige Benut. But it's not exactly easy. The rhythm in the breakaway was quite high. It's being lowered at the moment, which I will gladly take. Tom Dumoulin is protected by Zoran Kraf Andersen. Ineos has really increased their rhythm as the kilometers are nearing. As we're nearing, sorry, the end of this stage. 4 kilometers until the summit of the Telegraph. That's 10 points available at the summit of this one, then 20 at the summit of the Galibier. I think we're fine. Zoran has been dropped by the peloton. That's not ideal. Marc Hirschi is trying to stay with them. Not sure if he's going to be able to do so. 3k until the summit for them. For the breakaway, there's 2 guys who got dropped. That's Nicolai and Tom Schunz. Mark actually dropped from the peloton exactly at this exact moment. Oh, actually, he might be able to stay in a good place. Why is Tom Dumoulin that low? Let's have him back. There we go. Much better. Much better like that. 1.5k until the summit. David de la Cruz goes for it. I'm gonna let him have the points. I'll probably like pace. I mean, I will pace to get second, and then that will be the end of the day for Tish Benut. He'll have done I mean, a good job. That's gonna be 33 points taken today. Nope. Maths. Wait, I got 5, 25. Yeah, 33. Why does it say I've got 31? Weird. Okay. Apparently my maths were wrong, but that's odd. Wait, who got third? I'm sorry, I need to check, like... All or nothing sprint. Okay, then isn't that mountain? Isn't that a thing? Alright, this is way... Okay, you know what? It's nothing. We don't care, we are out here. 46k to go. We've started the Galibier in both the peloton and the breakaway. I mean, the breakaway is about to start it. We're in a town, which I don't know which one it is, but it probably is a lovely town. Tom Dumoulin at the front of the peloton. I'm going to be very careful of what Egan Bernal does, making sure that he doesn't surprise me like he did a few stages ago. That was when he managed to get the yellow jersey off me. But yeah, for now, everything is going great. Alright, 8 kilometers until the summit. Tish Benut is gonna get dropped from the break. And the peloton is slowing down. So this is where I'm gonna try and attack. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna attack with Tom Dumoulin. I was hoping to get to be followed by Bernal. I don't think all of these guys would have followed though. I would have thought it would have only be Egan Bernal. But why not? We'll drag some others along the road. Bernal, Miguel Angel Lopez, Kruijswijk, then Pinot, Jacob, Fulsang, and then that's the peloton. We haven't made a massive gap despite our attack. I'm surprised. I'd have thought we'd be a bit more effective. Meanwhile, breakaway still up there. 150 is the gap over Tom Dumoulin. We've got Tanel Kangat, Wellens, Dennis, Zakharin, Salin, De La Cruz, Madouas, and Schachman are the 8 rescues. Is that a counter-attack from Bernal? Why didn't I make you follow it? I beg. Tom, what are you doing? Oh, I'm getting dropped. That's what I'm doing. I see. I see. Well, Miguel, mate, you better be relaying me, because you're a nice guy, innit? Oh, we're gonna come back on Miguel Angel Lopez. Thank you very much, Breakaway. You're very kind. Okay, let's not pace. Let's get some energy. Who's in the lead? Tanel Kangas, you can stay there. I don't exactly need you. This group, the group Nibali, Froome, and everyone might come back. Oh, yeah, that's definitely an attack. That is definitely an attack from Egan Bernal. Let's photo once again. Can I hold on though? Can I hold on? No. Yes. It's complicated. Right, Egan, mate, just don't attack. Just don't attack. That's all. You're a prick. You're genuinely a prick. Okay, he's not far off. He's only like 10 seconds in the lead. We're gonna die right now. What's the gap? 30 seconds? About 30 seconds. Oh, come on, Nibali, mate. You're literally there. Come on, make an effort. Do something. Tanel Kangas is in the lead, followed by Egan Bernal, then Miguel Angel Lopez, and myself. I'm about 30 seconds behind the Colombian. Bernal is now with Tanel Kangat, which means they can relay. He can get some energy back. However, I don't feel like Tanel Kangat will relay him. Miguel Angel Lopez, came back on the 2 of them. That's good. And I'm behind. The group Nibali might come back. You know what? I'm gonna wait for this group. Alright, 7k to go. We've managed to come back on Egan Bernal. Miguel Lopez has attacked yet again. I mean, I don't need to chase him. He's like 10 minutes behind in the GC. The only one I'm worried about is Egan Bernal, and he's with me, so you can do whatever you want, Mr. Lopez. It's all you. I'll fight for the sprint, obviously. I mean, I want the win. Can I follow Jakob Fulsang? Or is he not going to sprint? You're a dickhead, Mr. Fulsang. Well, 1.9k to go. We'll start under the Flamme Rouge. And there goes our sprint. Come on. Tom Dumoulin, can he get the win on the Tour de France? Well, a stage win on this Tour de France. It's going to be close, but it should be enough. We weren't the strongest in the Galibier, but we may have been the smartest. Tom Dumoulin gets the win ahead of Egan Bernal, Tim Wellens, Miguel Lopez, Vincenzo Nibali, Fulsang, Bardet, Frimport, and Sanel Kangert in 10th position. Okay, we grab another win on this Tour de France, which is decent. The third week is being extremely good to us. 1 minute 17 ahead of the group Thibaut Pinot. No real gaps. Marc Hirschi losing a position in the top 20. That's a big shame. But yeah, 2:15 over Egan Bernal. Now, mountain-wise, that's where things are important. I'm dead 50 points ahead of Dumoulin and 48 ahead of Egan Bernal. I'd like to think I'm nearly safe. Well, I'd like to think I'm mathematically safe. I don't think I am, but I'm pretty sure Bernal needs to be first on both climb tomorrow to take the jersey. So I think the polka dot is ours. It's the final mountain stage of the Tour de France. Briançon Col de l'Izoard. It is a big climb. 7% gradient, 12% max, but that is with the slight descent that there is near its summit, the Casse Déserte, as it's called. I don't know if it gets translated in other languages. Now, the points undoubled, so that's 30, that's 32 points. Tige Benoot is officially the polka dot jersey of the Tour de France. So I don't need to send him in the break. So he'll be a good help for Tom, I reckon, in this tour. Who I'm gonna send, however, in the break is Michael Matthews. His fitness peak has ended, which isn't great. So that means I really need to like get the points when I can, and that means getting all the points today before the sprint stages. If I can come back to a 30-point gap, that would be absolutely ideal. The gap is currently 56. If you can make that 36 by tonight, I'll take that. Alright, so there's been a crash in the peloton involving Geraint Thomas and Wilco Kelderman. I could potentially help him coming back in the peloton. I'm not going to do that because, yes, I lose a teammate, but Wilco Kelderman has been of no use at all during this Tour de France. Geraint Thomas, on the other hand, has been a great help for Egan Bernal. So the less teammates he has, the better. He might come back if we're being honest. Like, he has a good chance of coming back, but we'll see. Maybe he'll use some energy and he'll be able to. Well, he won't be able, sorry, to help Egan Bernal. In the meantime, Michael Matthews has indeed taken 20 points in the intermediate sprint. So we've done what we could on the stages in which Michael Matthews had the edge over Mr. Ackerman. Now it's time to win where he's meant to have the edge. And the peloton has begun the final climb of this Tour de France. We are in the Col d'Izoard. 14 kilometers left for a climb that tops at 2,358 meters. So my stats were completely wrong on the previous stage. Jeez. Marc Hirschi is here. So is Tige Benoot. Michael Matthews is also here, but he's about to not be there, which, I mean, I'm fine with. Alright, Tom Dumoulin in the wheel of Marc Hirschi. We're currently losing energy because of the rhythm of Yanni Moscon. Where is Tige Benoot? I can't have Tige Benoot being dropped. That's not something that I can afford right now. So Tige may come back, do something, I don't know, use your gel, anything, but we need you at the front. What's the gap with Egan Bernal? It's 2:15, knowing that there's a time trial. I feel if I'm not being dumb, which I was yesterday by attacking because I wanted to like be a showman and that, but I had no need to attack because I'm the yellow jersey. I'm fine. That's the attack I was looking for. Right, Tom, follow Tigebenut. Do I still use Markerché? No. Alright, let's go. Tigebenut chasing again Bernal. If Dumoulin wouldn't be blocked, that would have been absolutely, well, hadn't been blocked, sorry, it would have been absolutely brilliant. But he has. Markerché, you know what, mate, do your climb. Do whatever is needed. Tom, can you stop being blocked? I swear to God. This man is just being blocked day in, day out. And because of that, we're gonna lose some time. We need to follow the attack of Jakob Fuglsang now. They've managed to come back on Kun Boomen, who's been dropped. Alright, a very good attack by Enric Mas to come back on Egan Bernal. Extremely good attack. Now, let's not do anything, and let's advise the situation. No, let's assess the situation, sorry, not advise. Bernal has attacked again. He genuinely pisses me off. He's too good. I'm very lucky I managed to, like, beat him. And Tom, mate, I swear, if you get blocked one more time, I will punch you. It's a very tense stage. It is a very tense stage. Tigebenut isn't far off. He's not going to come back, that's for sure. But he's not far off. Here, we can definitely stop pacing with Tom Dumoulin, reduce our rhythm, get some yellow. Up ahead, who's in the lead? Dan Martin, maybe? Yep, Dan Martin. He's about to win in this stage. Big attack, apparently. No? Okay, not a big attack then, that's all. No, let's just stay in the wheels. Bernal can't put 2 minutes on me right now. Like, he physically cannot. There's no chance in him doing that. And let me just up the rhythm of Marc Hirschi, who got blocked again. I feel like Ineos has something against me. They just want me to get blocked. Valverde being co-op by this group. Every big leader is there except for Chris Froome, who's being dropped, and Thibaut Pinot, and actually the Frenchman. All the French are dead. Great. Yes, brilliant. All the French are dying. 3k until the summit of the Izoard. We're about to enter the Casse Desert in a few hundred meters there. Miguel Angel Lopez appears to be tied. That's odd. Bernal takes first place. Is he going to attack? I can't have that. There's a win for Dan Martin. That's it. This man has won the 18th stage and final stage of this Tour de France. No, final mountain stage of this Tour de France. Second place will be for Valentin Madouas and David Gaudu. Big up FDJ. They've lost everything in the GC, but they are here. Alright. Final K for us. Final kilometer. Egan Bernal is pacing. Dumoulin in the wheel. We're not going to be losing 2 minutes on the Colombian today. And that might mean that we will win the 2020 Tour de France. Dumoulin finishes 10th, just 1 place ahead of Egan Bernal, to remind him of well, who's the actual boss. But we've done well today. We've done very well. Dan Martin is the strongest and the winner in the Izoard. Very easy win for the Irish rider. 2 minutes clear of Valentin Madouas and David Gaudu, the duo from FDJ. Leo Vincent in 7th. It's weird to see all the riders from FDJ being there and not with Thibaut Pinot, but why not? Zachary in 4th, Tom Dumoulin 10th, 4:57 behind. We put the Astana riders a minute behind. They were with us at the start of the Casse Desert. So in 1 kilometer and like 1.8k, they've lost a minute and a half in Lopez's case. That's huge. GC wise, Egan Bernal is still second, 2:15, and then it's Chris Froome 10 minutes behind in 3rd place. Do you know how mad that is? The gap between 1st and 3rd is thinner than the gap between 3rd and 10th. It's mad. Well, like, okay, with 9th. It's madness. Tigebenut still in the top 10, big up. Marc Hirschi still not in the top 10, top 20, my bad. Sprints wise, we're there 36 points behind Pascal Ackermann. Mountain wise, Tigebenut has won that. Alright, up next, I think it's sprint stage. It's everything for Michael Matthews now. Alright, Embrun, Salon de Provence, 220 kilometers. It's going to be flat, so be ready for something boring. But for once, I'm interested in this stage because I mean, I want the green jersey, and it's not gonna come in my hands if I just snap my fingers. So I need to like actually work for it, and that means being good in the intermediate sprint in Banon. I I don't know if I want a big breakaway. I was thinking about it. I don't know if I want to have a massive break, because it would prevent me from getting the points. Yes, it would prevent the others from getting them points too, but I don't know. Usually you don't have big breakaways as well on sprint stages. It's usually like 6 or 7 riders, and it looks like it's going to be the same case today. I'm going to send Joris Nuvenus in the break. That wasn't planned. I just pressed A instead of Z on my keyboard, or Q instead of W if you're using a QWERTY. So I sent him in the breakaway instead of having him rest. But it's fine. We'll see what he does. And there's been a huge crash in the peloton, including Julien Alaphilippe and Wout van Aert, and the two of them are out of the Tour de France. Julien Alaphilippe and Wout van Aert are gone in the penultimate stage of this tour. That is huge. There is another group with riders that have fallen. Peter Sagan being included. Fernando Gaviria is down. And that's Tim Wellens, maybe? No? No, I thought I'd seen Tim Wellens. Tadej Pogacar, Philipsen. I mean, they weren't going to fight for the win, because the win is in the break. We have a 14-minute lead for a group with Stein Vandenberg, Mats Pedersen, Benoît Cosnefroy, Dorian Godon, Benoît Jarier, Alexander Edmondson, Adrien Petit, Seb Van Mark, Guillaume van Kersbulk, Floris de Tir, Jérôme Cousin, and Joris Nuvenus. He's about to maybe pull off the biggest madness we've ever seen. But in the meantime, Floris de Tir and Seb Van Mark have attacked. The two Belgians, well, two of the Belgians in the break, have made a move. I'm not going to be able to pace, mainly I don't want to, and also he's shit. So that's a big no. 18 seconds is the lead for the two Belgians. I mean, I don't mind relaying if that's asked. But apparently 85 isn't enough. They want me to relay 91. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I'm not the favorite to win. I've got bad stats. I've got 57 stamina, 57 resistance. This is peak. This is really bad for Joris Nuvenus. And they're gonna get the win. Seb Van Mark and Floris de Tir are going to get this W. The gap is now 48 seconds. I don't understand how this happened quickly. We didn't change the rhythm in the peloton. Well, in the break, but I mean, yeah. I don't know what happened. But I guess that's going to give me some time to prepare for the bunch sprint. I don't know how many points there are going to be available. Let me check. Profile. Yeah. There's 12 riders, so the first 5 points. Okay. That's not a lot. It's not a lot of points. Why do I pace? I could just not pace and care for like third. But I've used a lot of energy now doing that. We'll take the wheel of Adrien Petit. There we go. Nice. You can't even follow the wheel. Great. The win today is going to be for a Belgian. And it's going to be for Floris de Tir, who jumps Seb Van Mark on the line. Benoît Cosnefroy is not going to be third. It's going to be Mats Pedersen. Cosnefroy, Dorian Godon, Petit, Edmondson, Van Kersbulk. Nuven, nope. In an 11-man group, I'm going to manage to miss out on the top 10. Right. Joris Nuvenus, mate, why did I sign you back? You're so shit. Well, we're gonna fight for 5 points now. I think Ackerman got 3 at the intermediates. Yeah, he did. I got 2. So he's +1. If we can get +5, that would make me being +4 on today's stage. Would be 32 points behind him. I guess it's better than nothing. But for that, we'd need to beat him. And that's not an easy task at all. Let's go. Mike Tennyson is about to increase his rhythm just to make sure that we are leading the peloton. 3.5k until the line. Maximilian Schachmann is doing a lot of work as well for Pascal Ackermann. Mike Tennyson against Schachmann. Matthews against Ackermann. I'm being blocked here by a guy from Lotto Jumbo. From Lotto Soudal. There we go. And Pascal Ackermann is about to beat me. So that's +2 today for Ackermann, who finishes in 13th and me in 14th. Alright, he's the first rider I'm going to care about Michael Matthews starts his time trial in Marseille. We'll go 76 for Michael Matthews. He'll soon be followed by Mike Tennyson and by Wilco Kellerman, who's had an abysmal Tour de France. I mean, really bad. Currently in the lead in Marseille is Stéphane Rossetto, 2 seconds ahead of Yves Lampard. Decent time trial for the rider from Delco Marseille, if I'm being honest. 6 seconds behind is Dominique Just, 9 seconds is Jos van Emden, and then we have Nikolai Mikhailov, 30 seconds behind. Joris Nieuwenhuis is 4 minutes 34 behind. Great. Has managed to climb the Notre-Dame de la Garde and is now on his way towards the finish line. However, I feel like 76 might have been a bit too much for Michael Matthews, and that's why I've dropped his rhythm to now 73. Probably a bit too late. He'll most likely run out of energy before the line, but that's a good indicator as to how I'm going to manage the time trial with Tom Dumoulin. Nothing at stake really for Tom. Like the Tour de France is won. Egan Bernal is not going to win 2 minutes on me on the time trial. But I mean, I'm definitely going to be fighting for the win. Michael Matthews across the line. He's had no energy for the past 2 kilometers, and that's going to be 16th, a minute dead behind Tadej Pogacar. Crosses the line as Zoran Krafth-Andersen starts his time trial. Wilco, it's going to be second, 5 seconds behind Tadej. Not a bad time trial. I guess if he had a better form, it probably would have been ahead of Tadej Pogacar. But for now, I suppose I'll take second place. Zoran on the road nonetheless. I'm expecting a similar time, to be honest. Like, he's got the same stats in time trial. He's worse in mountain, but he has better form. So yeah, I'm hoping for at least the top 3 for Zoran today. Yeah, and he's had a much better time. We're 9 seconds behind Tadej at the second intermediate, but we have energy to spare. No, we have some energy to spend. That's why in the final kilometer. Zoran towards the line. Can this be first place for the Dane? We're running out of energy just before the line, and that's 1 second behind. Had I timed that better, it would have been first place for Zoran. It's a shame. He's wearing yellow today. Tom Dumoulin starts his time trial to win this Tour de France. His gap 2:15 ahead of Egan Bernal, but the mission today is to get another race win. That would be a third in this final week for Tom, who redeemed himself in this tour. We like that. Miral Kwiatkowski currently first in Marseille, 1 second ahead of Rowan Dennis, 5 seconds ahead of Steven Kruijswijk, and then Kasper Asgreen in 4th. We have one guy in the top 10. That's Zoran in 9th position. He's not going to stay there, let's be honest. I mean, he for sure will get dropped to 10th because Tom Dumoulin is there. And then I'm expecting someone like Egan Bernal or Chris Froome to overtake him. There you go, Chris Froome first at the first intermediate. Let's see Egan Bernal 7th, and Tom Dumoulin is a bit behind. Okay, interesting. Tom Dumoulin at the first intermediate. It's first, same second as Mr. Chris Froome. Let's take a look at everyone. Thibaut Pinot, who lost big in the final few days. He was at one point he was 5th of the GC. He was 5th, and now he's 7th. He lost a lot. He could potentially come back on Vincenzo Nibali, but that's not happening. The only positions that I could see changing in the top 10, it's Miguel Angel Lopez and Bardet. And both of them are shit in time trial. Fuglsang 6th across the line in Marseille. Okay. Where's Tom? He's about to start Notre-Dame de la Garde. We're going to reduce his rhythm just to make sure. Chris Froome is first at the second intermediate, 15 seconds clear of Kruijswijk. Great time from Chris Froome. He gets old, but he never gets badly. No, that's not English. He just doesn't get bad. He's just good. I feel like I've used too much energy with Tom. Yeah, we won't win a time trial. I've used too much energy. Let's reduce that again. But there's no way we're winning. There is no way in hell we're winning this time trial. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I mean, I guess it's Yeah, no, it's just an L. It just is an L. Chris Froome across the line in Marseille. And it's going to be first place, 21 seconds quicker than Michal Kwiatkowski. Up next on the road is Egan Bernal. Decent time trial for the Colombian. The white jersey of the Tour de France. One day off for him. And that's all it took for him to lose the Tour de France. Second place. It's currently 1-2-3 for Ineos. Let's change that by being on the podium today. Tom Dumoulin across the line in Marseille. Most likely going to be second. There you go. Second, 8 seconds behind Chris Froome. I've played it badly. I've choked on this time trial, let's be honest. But Chris Froome wins ahead of Tom Dumoulin, Bernal, Kwiatkowski, and Rohan Dennis. I'm disappointed. I really am. GC is now soon 24 ahead of Bernal, 10:03 ahead of Froome. Lopez smashed Romain Bardet. Good. Good. Brilliant. Points-wise, no, mountain-wise, Tige Benoot. Points-wise, still Ackermann, Bernal, and Ineos. Alright. There's one stage left in this Tour de France. Paris, well, Montgeron, Paris, Champs-Élysées. Let's try to finally get a win. If I can, wait, the gap is 38 points. If I win, it's 50. If he's second, it's 30. So ideally, I need to win, and I need Ackermann to finish outside of the top 5. The odds are against me, but why not? We're in Montgeron for the final 120 kilometers of this Tour de France. When the I forgot the word. The suburbs, jeez. The suburbs of Paris. We're now gonna pace. I mean, there's obviously gonna be a breakaway, something that wouldn't happen in real life. However, I just said that we're not gonna pace. That is a complete and blatant lie, because I'm gonna be pacing like an absolute madman to try and like prevent the fact that there's gonna be a breakaway. So Marc Hirschi is gonna be pacing. Kelderman is gonna be pacing. Joris Nuvenus is gonna be pacing. If he's able to do that. No, I don't want Marc Hirschi in the break with Kelderman. Stop it. Stop that. Although it would have been smart, because they probably would have been chasing me. I am not having this breakaway. I need to hold off breakaways for 24 kilometers until the intermediate sprint, when I can get some points. I'm extremely tired, right? So like I've been recording for way too long, and if I miss words or say some random shit, I apologize. But yeah, 20 kilometers until the intermediate sprint. Marc Hirschi, mate, I told you to relay. I didn't tell you to follow every attack. But I feel like Bora and De Koninck are doing the exact same thing as I am. So that's good to know. Okay, 5.5k until the sprint. No signs of Pascal Ackermann. Oh, he's very down in the peloton. We could potentially make a big move here. I need Marc Hirschi with me. There we go. Okay, let's pace with Marc Hirschi. Let's forget them two. Alright, where are like the likes of Caleb Ewan and all that? I'm not seeing them. Ackermann is really far in the peloton. Okay, that might be my chance. This might be my chance. 1.6k until the line. Oh, there was a little lag here. Right, let's stop Marc Hirschi. Michael Matthews gets 20. 15, no, 17 I think for Van Mark. And 15 for Ackermann. I would expect it better if I'm honest. 33 points now. Okay, it's better than nothing. I think I should have like continued sprinting with Marc Hirschi. With some luck, I would have been able to like finish third or second. That would have prevented Ackermann from getting 15 points. He would have gotten 13. Yeah, I didn't play smart. I haven't been playing very smartly in the past. I mean, in this video, to be honest, I haven't been smart. I've just been reckless and making bad decisions. Final 15 kilometers of this Tour de France. I wanted to give my guys water. It's not happening because Joris Nuvenus is shit. So let's try and have Wilco Kelderman do that in the final 13. Michael Matthews in the wheel of Mike Tennyson. Tennyson in the wheel of Zoran Kraf Andersen. In the wheel of Tige Benoit. And Dumoulin in the wheel of Michael Matthews. Okay. Ackerman is already at the front, which, I mean, makes sense. I don't know what to do. Like, the best thing that could happen here is like a crash from Ackerman, but I don't wish it. And even if it did happen, the only way I could beat Ackerman, like for the jersey, is if I win. So I need to win no matter what. Gap is 33 points, as I said. So Ackerman needs to be, yeah, 5th. If he's 5th, it's good. If he's anything higher than 5th place, I'm done for. So let's hope that he's not. Let's hope that he finishes below 5th position. I don't really think it's possible, but why not? You never know. He's already a bit behind here. He's coming back on his own at the front of the peloton, which made him he might be losing a lot of energy doing that. The sprint is on the way nonetheless. Mike Tennyson, Michael Matthews, 1.2k. There goes Michael Matthews. Can we fight for the W today? We cannot. The win is for Alexander Kristoff. We'll take 2nd. Ackerman gets 3rd. Matteo Trentin, Tom Dumoulin, Jakobsen. No, that'll be Sagan 5th. Dumoulin 6th. Jakobsen, Ewan, Philipsen, Mike Tennyson. We finished ahead of Ackerman, but not enough to get the green jersey. He was just on another planet during this Tour de France. There was nothing I could have done. Genuinely nothing I could have done today. And Kristoff gives Efapel a win on this Tour de France nonetheless. I didn't think they would get one because Wellens got nothing. But well done to them. Alright. Kristoff wins on the Champs-Élysées. I should have gone to the podiums. I didn't. I'm sorry about that. Michael Matthews gets 2nd. Pascal Ackerman 3rd. Trentin, Sagan, Dumoulin, Jakobsen, Ewan, Philipsen, Mike Tennyson is the final top 10 of this Tour de France. Anyone dropped today? Yes. Auri Massian Koskas, Andras Schillinger. Obviously, as always, Joris Nieuwenhuis. And Fabio Aru and Harm van Kook. But, well, I mean, I came on this Tour de France with one aim. It was to win. And we did that. So, I mean, to win the Tour, we did that. I'm not satisfied with this Tour. If it hadn't been for that 13th stage of madness, I wouldn't be first. So, in a way, I'm happy, but I'm not. We've only won 3 stages. We don't have all the jerseys. Yeah, I'm disappointed of this Tour for me. We are 2nd and 3rd of the points classification. We're 1st in the Mountain 1, which is something, I guess. But yeah, I'm disappointed. Bernal 2:24 behind, and from 10:03. I think the lack of competition as well made this quite like shit, and also the lack of teammates, the blatant lack of teammates in my team. I counted on Wilco. Wilco wasn't there, so there was not really anything I could have done at that point. But yeah, I guess we win the Tour de France. I can't really be sad, can I? But yeah, that's it for this episode of the Tour de France, the 60th episode of the Sunweb career mode. If you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new around here, then consider subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done that, we're nearing 700. It'd be a great Christmas present. It's like Christmas spirit, and that, like, be nice to other people. So, like, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd love that. But yeah, I've been Blackwar. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. I'll see you in 2 days for the next episode of the Sunweb career mode. But until then, I've been Blackwar. It's been a pleasure, as I said, and see you.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.